attributes. Tracy, back to you.
All right, Dawn, thanks. Well, that's the story. Now we've got more for you. With me is Dr. Nicole Lipkin, a clinical psychologist, and Kelly Bliss, a lifestyle coach and author of Plus Size Yellow Pages book and website, and you're also the owner of Plus Size Yellow Pages. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
So tell me your initial reaction to that study.
My initial reaction was mixed. At first, there is some truth to the research. However, I think the research really missed a lot. It missed the idea that it didn't look at developing confidence. It didn't look at self-esteem, your comfort with yourself, investing in your health. So I think the article really missed a lot of what really contributes to wealth and just health.
Right. Kelly, what do you think?
I think there's a lot of hope to be had when you look at the difference between the headline, which says thinner equals richer, and the actual article, which says healthier equals richer.
And there's a big distinction that we need to make here.
So often people just assume thinner is healthier, and the truth is you're as healthy as you can be on any given day when you have your actions of self-care on that day. As a lifestyle coach, I work with people. Oftentimes they come to me wanting to lose weight. When they change their focus to self-care instead of losing weight, what happens is they get healthier, they free up a bunch of energy, they may or may not get thin, and oftentimes they end up starting companies and businesses with all the energy that they have freed up because they're not constantly fighting the battle of the bulge.
And isn't it true that even if we can believe a grain of salt in this study, that we can all better present ourselves, whether we're size 6 or 16, we have to feel good about ourselves so that other people perceive us as successful and then in turn get the better job and working more, all of that.
Absolutely. I really think it's about investing in your overall health. And health, again, includes mental health, emotional health, behavioral health, social health. So if you can work more on your attitude about how you feel about yourself and your surroundings, then you're going to be presenting yourself in a more positive light, which also is going to attract people. And really what we know about business, it's all about interpersonal relationships. Can you relate to people around you? Can you adjust? Can you look at people and know how to relate to them and what their needs are? So I really think it revolves around that.
Right. So Kelly, so how does a plus size person do that? Because the tide is against you.
Well, it is true that there is prejudging or prejudice about plus size, and it's also true that statistically, the larger you are, you have a decrease in amount of money statistically. But statistics is everybody. What each person needs to do is focus on their own body, their own self, their own life. And in particular, one of the reasons that I went from a website of Plus Size Yellow Pages to a book of Plus Size Yellow Pages is so that you could find the business suits you need, whether you're small, medium, large, or very large, so that you could find the fitness equipment that you need as a plus size person. The bottom line is, the better you take care of yourself and the more confident, as Nicole says, you are in yourself, you can make your individual story, and then the general statistic is not that important for you.
And we continue to restate that it's health that we're talking about, because this was in the New York Times today. It was extra weight, higher costs, and it talked about life insurance premiums. But it's not necessarily weight, it's about health, right?
Yes, however, some of the research has shown, and again, I think this is skewed, it doesn't take everything into account, that as obesity goes up, healthcare costs do go up. It's a higher risk of depression, diabetes, heart disease. So things like that should be taken into account. However, having said that, again, investing in every aspect of your health, when you feel strong, you feel confident.
Right. We're going to get back to both of you. We're going to let you guys answer some emails that I'm sure that people are going to send to us. Throughout the hour, we'll be taking your emails and your instant messages, so keep sending them. You can contact us online at NBC10.com. Click on All That and More in the upper right-hand corner. While you're there, we have a test for you. It will determine if you are prejudiced against overweight people. Think you're not? Try out our test online. Now, cosmetic surgery, not just for women anymore. More and more men are getting in on the act, and pretty much for the same reason. They just want to look better. All That and More medical reporter Sherry Banks